Hey, what's happening, folks? It's Jimmy G in the place to be, bringing you back another episode of The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, where we unbox, give our first reaction, our unbiased, unprofessional opinion about all things pop culture. And so if you are coming here for the first time, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you can get notified of new videos that we have and of all the craziness. And if you've been here before, thank you so much. As you know, we're right now smack dab in the middle of our 500 subscriber giveaway, and so make sure you enter for that, and we are just continuing to grow. We'll have our September giveaway coming up soon, but today we're going to be going back to the McFarlane verse because something came in that was an Amazon exclusive that I've been waiting for all my life, or at least all of a month and 2 months. But let's go and take a look in my shop at what we're going to take a look at. Let's do it. Here it is. It's so big, I had to move my camera back. But this is it from McFarlane, shipped in the shipper box. It is the DC Multiverse 7-inch with vehicle, Batman 1989 with Batmobile. If y'all remember correctly, or not correctly, I reviewed the Flash Batmobile, which I thought was pretty cool. Just some minor complaints I had about it. I thought it was pretty awesome, but this came in and I think this one will be my new favorite. I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't looked at any reviews on it or anything like that. I haven't even opened this box yet because I want y'all to see what I see on this. And then because I'm gonna have to compare the Batmans, because this has a Batman. I did have this one that I was waiting to open some other time, but we will open it alongside this guy, and we'll be able to compare the Batmobile, this Batman from the Flash, and the Batman that is in here, and we'll tell you, like the Iron Chef, which Batmobile and Batman reigns supreme. So as y'all know, the Batmobile is one of the most iconic vehicles that is in any comic book universe. It is up there. Well, it's just probably the most iconic, I think. Now, the two Batmobiles that stick out in my mind are the 89 Batmobile, which is this one right here, and the 60s Batmobile. Those two are my favorite. The other ones, they're a little bit forgettable for me. I know some of y'all that are Heath Ledger Batmobile fans are like, oh, what? But everyone can agree the George Clooney Batmobile, it's all right. It's not too great, but it's okay. But this one is about to be my favorite. So let's open up this box and kind of take a look at what's inside the shipper box, and so that way we can give my first reaction. Now the other box that's in here, maybe the box with the toy or the collector's item, we will look at. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's a Russian nesting doll! McFarlane went out of its way to make sure that this thing was secure. They probably heard feedback about people getting stuff from Amazon and how crappy it's been packed. So here is... Come on. Come on. Shipper box within a shipper box. And so if we open this up and there's another shipper box and another shipper box and finally an April Fool's joke, I'm going to be a little upset. But I am appreciative of them doing this because this kind of just keeps it protected. Because like when I bought my Flash Batmobile, that box was all beat up to heck, or HE double hockey sticks. This one, however, looks like it may be in good condition. So the other shipper box within the shipper box, that is awesome. And so we'll open this one now because I really want to see the packaging of this Batmobile. I'm excited. All I seen was the pictures on Amazon. I'm excited to take a look at this. Now, this was an Amazon exclusive, and if you're one of the lucky few to get in on it, congratulations. If not, I know they're selling these on the secondary market, but there is quite the markup on them right now. But they were exclusive to Amazon and sold out like really, oh, so cool. Sorry. In the middle of my thoughts. I'm very ADD brain here, but they sold out really, really quickly on these, but this, I'm feeling all verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves right now, but this looks awesome. Awesome. Let me get this out of the box so we can take a look at it. First, you cut a hole in the box, and then you get it out of the box. More packaging and paper. I got boxes for days. Let's put this right side up and take a look at that box. That is so cool. This is the back of the box. You got Keaton there, right there. You got the Batmobile. You got him here. Fits most 7-inch figures. Now, I know the biggest complaint some people have been having about this, it only fits one person. Where's Vicky Vale supposed to sit? Well, you know what? I don't care. I still think this looks awesome. Let's take a look at this side of the box, which is what you would see on the shelf if this was on the shelf. But that is so cool. So coolio. Keaton, my favorite Batman. Y'all have heard me say that multiple times. And some of y'all are shocked that, oh my gosh, it's another McFarlane Batman figure. I wasn't expecting a McFarlane Batman figure. Well, as you can tell from my sarcasm, McFarlane likes to release its Batman figures. But that's the top of the box right there. The side of the box has that beautiful logo right there. The bottom just has all the obligatory stuff there. And this side, again, the Batman and Batmobile 2-pack. I love the fact that they included a figure with this Batmobile. That is so cool. And so this is the Flash Batmobile. We're going to compare once they get them all out. But there it is. It's supposed to be about the same size, 60 centimeters, or if you live in America like me, 22 inches on that. So nobody else uses inches but us in the God bless the USA. But there is that. This is the Flash Batman that, of course, we're going to review as well together with this and give you my comparisons, my thoughts, which one reigns supreme, which one I think you should get, if you can get, and go from there. So let's do this. Let me move this out of the way for right now. And let's move this one out of the way for right now. And let's get this out of the box with the magic of saying I'm Batman on the count of 3. All of y'all participate with me on the count of 3. Say I'm Batman. 1, 2. I see you in the back. You're not going to be doing it, right? Are you? Come on. Come on. You can do it with me. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm Batman. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. There it is. The 89 Batmobile. And so out of the box onto my table. So far, first impressions, I love it. I love it more than the other one. And I'll tell you the main reason why. This matte finish looks beautiful. And so let's do this. Let's put on his fins and get him together. So that's what you get in the box. You get the fins that you can just kind of snap in as long as it doesn't break. There we go. And then all right. So that's what you get in the box. You get the Batmobile, and then you also get Batman right here. He's not standing in any poses yet, and you get this right here. Now, I did open up the Flash Batman. This is the Flash Batman right here, and you get a couple extra fists, a batarang, this, and a card. That's the one thing that my one complaint about this one right here, is you don't get a card with it. You don't get a card. So we're going to get in a little bit closer and get some articulation and go over some details here. So let me push this back in. There we go. Got that beautiful Batmobile in the background. You cannot beat that. So let's first take a look at Batman and what a Batman he is. So the one thing, he does not come on a card. So he is just in there in a plastic bag waiting for you to take him out and enjoy. But this is him. And so when you look at him close up, there he is. There's that Keaton face, that serious cowl look on him. The golden logo there, and we'll show you kind of the differences between this one and the other one. And then the gold belt, which looks awesome there too as well. I love the cloth cape. Love, love, love. Got the boots with the kind of the armor here, which is a little bit different than the Flash Batman. But overall, very nice. I am digging it, digging it, digging it. So articulation standpoint, you do the head, just like most McFarlane figures. It's the same type of articulation you're going to get out of just about every McFarlane figure that's out there. 22 points of articulation. The elbow joint does go in like so. You got that comes out. You got the wrist that is on a swivel, spins. You can move it up, down. The only bad thing that I can see so far is there's no hands to change out. So if he wants to drive, he has to drive with his fists. You got an ab crunch here. This ab does turn all the way around. Then the waist does turn as well. It will do a 360. And then for the legs, just about got the Jean-Claude Van Damme. Just again, his underwear kind of gets in the way. You can kind of kick back just a little bit, just a hair. Underwear, again, gets in the way. Kick up forward, right there. And then the knee, it's more than a 90-degree bend that you have with the knee. And then the feet, it's like on a ratchet, kind of a ball joint there. And then you have the toe bend right there too as well. And you do have rotation with that foot. And that is all. And you got rotation with the leg a little bit too as well. But that is all the cookie crumbles there. Same articulation as this Batman. So this is the Flash Batman right here in my right-hand side. And this is the 89 Batman. So take a look. You can kind of see the differences so far. Let me kind of straighten them out a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. So first of all, you can kind of see a little bit of the differences in the cowl. So you can take a look at the faces there. And so here's this one here, and this one here. But the cowl has a little bit different shape, like right here. On this one, you can kind of see that. Whereas this is just kind of all kind of uniform around. But this has just these two little parts right here. And then the logo, this is more of a rounded with the yellow, whereas this is that oval gold. I don't know which one I like better. I like the oval, but I kind of like this color, but the gold works. I mean, it does. And then you got the gold belt, whereas no belt here. You got some more detail in the abs versus the detail on this one here. And then again, the arms, if you kind of take a look, arms look about the same, but you can tell this is different than this one right here. From a kind of a texture. Leg-wise, boots are a bit different. This is more of your traditional boot. This has kind of like your armored boot. And then you have this part on, let me pull this up a little bit. So you can kind of see the textured versus non-textured on the boots. And then the feet, if you look, I don't know if you can see. Let's see, they're all kind of black. There we go. We'll put it like that. Come on. I don't know if you can see, like you got this right here for this foot where you don't have it on this one here. So that's some of the biggest differences that you got right there. And then right here, he's flat-footed and the Flash Batman has some heels. So heels versus kind of a flat foot kind of feel right there. I don't know if you can see that, but those are some of your big differences. So let me put them aside. And give me just a second and we'll get into the Batmobile. And we're back. One of the things I'm curious about, because, I mean, the Flash Batman, I have both the cowl and the uncowl version of the Batman. I wonder if the hands are interchangeable. Like if I pulled these hands off, if it would let me, because these don't come out with new hands. So, nope, this hand does not come off. At least maybe I'm not pulling hard enough, but... yeah, that hand doesn't come off, so you can't really interchange it. At least y'all let me know if you can get it off, but man, I don't want to break it. So that's the only thing right there, is I just don't want to break my Batman because he's my Batman. But face-wise, I mean, I like this one better. I mean, let's take a look at those faces again. Can I take a look? I think this one has a little bit more detail. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like Keaton. The eyes are a bit squintier here, where they're a bit open here. I love the cowl on here. So overall, I would give the nod to the 89 Batman. I think it looks great. I think it looks pretty awesome. I think just the amount of detail in the suits, I think this one just kind of wins hands down, and just has a, I mean, just looks better. I love the fact they're both with capes. Now, I can't wait to get the Batman 6-pack to see what that Batman looks like, and then we can compare those too as well. I got so many Batmans, I don't know what to do with them. So let's get these guys out of the way, and let's take a look at what we're here to take a look at, and that is the Batmobile. So let me kind of give you kind of a rotisserie view of it here really quickly. So there is the top view of it. And again, man, the matte finish on this feels sexy. And so there is the side view. You got the silver wheels here. You got the silver accent details here. Just a good piece of molded plastic. You got the front right here. I think this is paint. I hope it's paint. Would be cool if that moved. But again, probably would have charged me a little bit extra. This side, second verse, same as the first, looks like the other one. And then you got the back view with the exhaust, the lights, and the vent right here. And then let's take a look at inside the cockpit. And so let's see if we can get in there and take a look here really quickly. But you can kind of see you got painted details in here. You have the Batmobile, you have his seat. Again, it's not a two-seater, it's just a one-seater. But it has some pretty cool, like, little painted details inside of it. I can't really get my camera around it. But yeah, very cool cockpit. But there, look, take a look at it. That is just really, really awesome. Really, really cool. The wheels spin really well. But that matte finish looks amazing. So let's do this. Let's put this one like so. And let's put the Flash Batmobile like so. Forgive the dust on it. It's been sitting on a shelf. And let me pull my camera back a little bit so we can get it in the shot much, much better on this. So there they are. So again, the glossy look here versus the matte finish. Already, hands down, I love the matte finish, the feel of it. My biggest complaint on the Flash Batmobile is when you look at the hood, this right here, it's a gray color. I don't know if that's showing up in the camera, but this is a gray color. Whereas on this one, it is all uniform. Uniform all the way right there. So cockpit, I believe, opens the same. Let me see if I can get something to pop that baby open. Yeah, opens the same. From an inside the cockpit, the details are the same. So let me see if I can get my camera and bring that closer so y'all can kind of see that. Sorry for the camera work, folks. I know I got shaky hands. But yeah, this is the 89 Flash. I mean, the Flash Batmobile right there. This is the 89. And again, just so beautiful. The glossy, now don't get me wrong, the glossy looks cool. But for me, that matte finish just takes it over the top on that for me on the Batmobiles. Let me go ahead and set my camera back down. Give me just a second. We'll be right back. And we are back. So let's take a look at another comparison, and that is the side view of these two Batmobiles. And so we'll put this one to this side like that, and I'll kind of hold this like so. So 89 right here, the Flash one. It's got the gold rims versus the silver rims here, and the rims are black, and this is painted silver right here. So again, I like this. You can already tell where I'm leaning, folks. I'm leaning towards this one right here. This is the Piece de Resistance. This one's great. This one you can still find on store shelves, different stores. This one was an Amazon exclusive. So if you need any Batmobile, this one will still work great. But this right here, if you can get your hands on the Amazon one, my oh my, what a wonderful day on this. So from a design standpoint, everything's about the same size. You can kind of see here, all the same length on this. And then let me see if I can turn this like so. That way we can kind of do like that. You can kind of see, again, just all the same size, but that matte finish on the 89. So the one I prefer, as y'all could guess, it's 89. 89 Batmobile, hands down. Hands down for me. It was worth it. Came with a figure. I believe the cost of it was like $73 or $74. I'll put the cost down below. I think it was worth it. This right here was $69 or $70. And so for a little bit extra, you got a figure with it. So that was what was cool too as well. But as far as the figures go, again, I think 89 wins. My biggest complaint about 89 Batman here, no extra hands. I mean, McFarlane, you spoiled us with extra hands. Give me... He did not have his bat repelling equipment and fell to his death. It's a grisly death. Batman, may you rest in peace. Who wants to take over? There we go, Chewbacca. So there he is, Keaton right there. If he didn't shave, he is right there, ready to drive the Batmobile. Get out of the way, Chewie. But yeah, now there we go. He's standing, going, maybe next time I should bring my bat repellent, not bat repellent, bat repelling equipment. But yeah, 89 all the way, all the way. I mean, when you take a look again. The figures, there's just really, this is still a great figure. Don't get me wrong. That one's really good. But this one I like better. And you can already tell he's depressed because I like you, okay? This one's he's just better than you. It'll be all right. I mean, you know, it's not like I killed your parents or anything. Come on. But yeah, this one right here wins. And this Batmobile right here wins. Overall, over general, over everything. That is it. That is it. So let's get together just for some of my final thoughts on the 89 Batmobile. And we are back for some of my final thoughts on the Amazon exclusive gold label McFarlane Batmobile and Batman 2-pack. 2-pack Shakur. Have you ever danced with the devil by the pale moonlight? So let's bring in the figure first, and let's talk about him versus, let's say, the Flash figure. So again, this is it right here. The details, especially, I mean, his abs of steel right there, you can't beat. I love the gold belt. That's really cool. And versus the Flash one, I mean, the only really thing that I think I give to the Flash one is I like the yellower color here, but still, this is not bad. This is just a nitpicky thing, but yeah. And then the face, I do like the 89 face better than the Flash Batman face. But yeah, you can kind of see, I mean, look at the cowl. There's difference in the cowl, the abs, and things like that. So this Batman's been working out. This Batman has had a few donuts, and so I'm the best Batman. No, I'm Batman. Batman. I'm Batman. No, I'm Batman. We're both Batman. So it's almost like you can do the Spider-Man meme thing. You, who, me? Yeah, you. Yeah. So there we go. But that's that. I mean, just this guy, he wins hands down for me. So on a scale of good, bad, awesome on this character, I'd give it a pretty awesome. What would make it better? If you gave me some extra hands and some accessories to accessorize with them. But, oh well. I mean, you can't always get what you want. And for the price where you get pretty much the figure was almost free with the purchase of a Batmobile, you can't beat that. And then the Batmobile itself is just, oh, it's perfection. Mwah. I mean, just beautiful. I mean, just gorgeous. That's just kind of rotisserie. And one thing I forgot to show y'all that's just a cool detail is underneath you got the logo right there, the Bat logo. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, just overall, there's the front view again. There's the butt, the Batmobile butt. So good, bad, awesome. I would give this one a freaking awesome. This one's awesome. So pretty awesome for the figure. Friggin' awesome for the Batmobile. Again, here's the Flash one, just to show you again the glossiness. And this was the big complainer thing, is that hood is gray. It's a different color than the rest of it, so which is weird. Nothing wrong with this one. Like I said, if you did not get the Amazon exclusive, this is a good alternative to get for yourself on those things. But yeah, pretty freaking awesome. If you could find him pretty cheap, I know right now they're selling on like Mercari and eBay for an upcharge and stuff like that. But if you can find him pretty cheap, or if Amazon ever restocks it, I would jump on it in a heartbeat. I mean, for the price, you can't beat it. Where the price of the Amazon Batmobile was just a little bit more than the Flash Batmobile, which is crazy to think about, especially since you get a figure with it. The only other thing that I miss, it didn't come with a card. Didn't come with a card. I need a card. I need a card with my Batmobile and my Batman, but did not come with a card. I've dug through that box. I cannot find a card. So we need a card again. Card again. All right. So, but yeah, other than that, it's a great, beautiful Batmobile. Y'all thought I was going to sing "It's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow" from the Disney Carousel of Progress, didn't you? No. But yeah. There we go. That's my 2 cents. Take it for what it's worth. You decide which one you like better and let me know in the comments. But yeah, I mean, it's toys. They're so fun. They're meant to be played with. They're meant to be displayed. What am I going to do with the Flash Batmobile? I don't know. I may sell it. I don't know what I might do with it because I only need one, and I think the '89 Batmobile will be my new display Batmobile that I'll be putting up. But anyway, we'll see you all later. I mean, y'all remember to stay young, have fun, and be awesome. And if you can't be awesome, then be Batman. We'll talk to you later.